Part 3, the paranormal experience that I want to deny that I ever had, but I was with 2 other people, so I can't deny that I had, but it's really the only one I have ever had in my whole life, and I don't really know if I believe in this, but I'm going to tell the story anyway. So we're at part 3. We've called her mom. We think there's an intruder in the house at this point. Her mom gets there, like she's on the way. One other thing I didn't mention, this specific side of my family, not religious at all, to the point at my dad's funeral, the priest was trying to bring up Bible verses, and my grandma stood up in the middle of my dad's funeral and told him to shut up, because they made it very clear they didn't want any, like, religious things being said during the service, and they, like, that's how unreligious this side of the family is. So I just want to make that super clear to you. We are standing on the porch. Her mom gets there. She immediately just, like, surpasses us and goes straight into the house and starts searching the house. We're freaking out on the porch. We can't believe, I'm feeling bad that we've even called her home for work, but I feel like we've made the right choice because this was the most realistic situation that could have been happening. Like, in our mind, this is all that had been happening. And then her mom searched the house and found nothing. No one. Every door was locked. Every single window was shut. They cannot be opened from the outside unless they were, like, busted in. There's no evidence of anything at all being in that home, being in that house, the trailer, whatever. And she comes out on the front porch and she's like, no one's in here. The only way, were you guys in the living room all morning? Like, we literally slept on the couch. We didn't leave the living room. Me getting up to go to the bathroom was going to be the only time I ever left that living room since we went to bed. So when she left out the front door and locked it, the only thing she could think was that maybe she didn't fully close it. And so the only way, if we truly were believing that someone was in this house, could have gotten in there, is if they came straight through the front door. And we knew for a fact that hadn't happened, you know? So, and also we'd been on the porch since we heard and felt that person run through the trailer. So they would have only really, I guess they could have went out another window, but all the windows were closed. So the only exit realistically would have been through us, which made no sense. And then my aunt did something that alarmed me. She said to my cousin, she said her name. I'm just not going to put it in here because she's not online, so that just feels weird. Blank, what did you do? And now I'm thinking, why? Are we in trouble right now? What did you do? She's like, nothing. We didn't do anything. What are you talking about? We thought there was an intruder in the house. What did you guys do last night? We told scary stories. No, what did you guys do last night? We were telling stories, scary stories, and then we were telling each other about nightmares. We realized we had the same one, and there was this creepy creature in it, so we ended up going in separate rooms and drawing the creepy You what? We went in separate rooms, and we ended up drawing the creature we thought we both dreamt of to see if it matched. You what? Yeah, that's what we did. Where's the drawing? What? Where is the drawing? What? Again, I'm like, so Bella goes, I accidentally just said my cousin's name. So my cousin goes and gets the drawings, and gives it to her mom. I'm speechless at this part. This is so out of character for my aunt. She starts ripping it up into shreds in front of us and yelling, in Jesus' name, I rebuke you. You are not welcome in this house. In the name of Jesus, you are not welcome in this house. And starts like walking through the house screaming this. In the name of Jesus, you are not welcome in this house. In the name of Jesus, we rebuke you. Get out of this house. And I'm like, what in the is going on? At this point, I have zero idea what is happening. I'm like, I have zero comprehension of what is actually happening or what my aunt thinks she is doing or what she thinks has happened. After a couple of minutes of this, I guess, my aunt comes to us and is like, you cannot do this. You cannot speak about, talk about, and then draw evil things and not expect something to happen, not expect repercussions for these actions. And we were like, come again? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm still, like, just in shock over this reaction because this is so out of character for my aunt, so out of character for her. And I'd never heard her speak like this, nor did I know what was going on. I was just like, what do you mean? And now as an adult, like looking back, I realize she thinks that we manifested in some sort of way, let in some sort of evil energy. And I'm not denying that she was correct or incorrect or stating either of those things. But me and my cousin, that was so heavy and so real, what happened to us. It was so physically real to hear, feel, and see the vibration and through the trailer, and someone run through the trailer and there be no actual human in the trailer, but for it to be so human. Like, again, I don't take away whatever you want from this story. I just think that it was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had in my life, and technically the only paranormal one that I have with proof. Some other really, really, really weird things have happened in my other grandma's other side of the house. She had a much older house with much darker history than this story, and it was like little things here and there, but nothing as intense as this day was. And I see my cousin often, not as often as I'd like to, and I want to bring it up to her every time, and I've really only brought it up to her once since we've been adults, and she just shakes her head and is just like in disbelief as well. Like, that was crazy. Like, she has no words also. I have no words, and that's it. That was my paranormal experience. If you believe it to be one, I don't know what that was, but I think it was the closest thing to any paranormal experience I'm ever going to have again. In Jesus' name.